So, Veritas is right. It comes down to you need to know all the information, but it's definitely not like an armor bug. They might have changed the values in some respects. I got no idea, but it's more than possible you can still get one tap wearing a Gen 4. I'm not sure about Class 6. I don't know if you get one tap with a...
With what round are we talking?
An
Like with M80?
M61 should be able to one
Oh,
tap.
I was wearing an Alton. I was wearing Alton and Slick all day, so I had the visor stop in LTS, and then it stopped in M8.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for the host live grenade. Did we do the... We need beef stew and... okay.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man. How many times did I hit that guy? I swear to God I hit that right in the end, square in the chest. There's just no way that guy should have lived. Only 2 hits. With 1 long shot. That was bullshit.
In 1 raid, and I
Yeah,
wore Slick all day long, and it stopped good. I didn't have any.
There's a clip
I've
of...
had multiple one taps in my face shield catching LPS rounds from a Mosin in an Alton.
There's a clip of Clean getting shot in the face with the skull mask on, and it ricochets a Mosin round, an LPS GZH.
Yeah.
And it's just like, everything's got
It's
a chance
probably
to
a crazy
ricochet
angle.
too.
You ever seen a coal pack get stopped? Have a Eagle Neck get stopped by a coal pack?
No.
I've ricocheted 995 off a Kiva.
Yeah,
before.
905's
Yeah.
weird. I don't know what's up with that round.
It's
905
very
is
weird.
weird.
All
I-
low
I-
flesh
I've
damage is
tried it
weird.
again. Yeah.
Yeah, something's off with the 995.
Low flesh damage is just weird right now. I think it like they nerfed the fragmenting or something, and you get 10 hits a lot with it. MP7 10 hits, M995 10 hits, BS.
I'll have
used to
to
be
talk to
6
Nofu
shots
after
max.
midnight. I don't
It
know
used
that
to
they
be.
changed any of the ballistics. I mean, I'm sure they changed some values, but I don't think they changed any of the formulas.
I think this was a while ago. Like I started noticing this like a couple months ago.
I just wish we knew when it happened. I wish that they would tell us, like, hey, we're tweaking this and this and this.
Go on.
I mean, me and NoFam know, at least as of a
What's
few
the
months
max
ago.
hits on a guy that's naked with M995 Veritas? Right now.
Let me. Oh, okay, give me.
Because I think it
Let
used to
me
be
look it up
7.
here on Battle Buddy available.
I think it used to be 7.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And that was if you
5,
hit every
6,
limb.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Oh my
12,
God.
13, 14, 15.
Oh
I mean,
my.
if you hit
Oh.
just arms, stomach, legs, I mean, yeah, you're
Right.
talking 14, 15.
Yeah, it used to be 7, dude. I remember doing that like a long time ago, and it was 7. No meme intended, chat, but that's
No
weird. They nerf. I don't know. That's a big difference.
So the numbers have been updated also for the 9mm and 9x18 changes. Not
And 9x39.
9x19 PST GZH got a 2 pen buff from 18 to 20, which isn't a massive one, but that probably will make the difference between going through a class 3 face shield or not. So that would, or at least it'll make it a little bit faster. AP 6.3 went from 25 to 29 pen. I'm not really sure. That would make it definitely go through a class 3 pretty comfortably. Class 3
What,
face
how
shield.
much?
25 to 29. I pretty much always go with like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and then that's the class of armor. I know that's not right, but that's a good baseline guesstimate.
It's a heuristic.
Sorry?
It's a good heuristic.
What does
whatever.
heuristic mean?
I don't know. I disagree.
Rule of thumb. Rule of
Oh,
thumb.
okay.
It-
There we
it's
go.
something that isn't always true, but for the most part, you can use it. Although, like,
As a guide.
the difference between 20 and 21, even though that's 1 pen, is much less of a percentage gain than when you go from like 27 to 28. Going from 27 to 28, you're increasing your chances more. So the closer you get to those thresholds, the better. It's
Yeah.
like, you could probably visualize it with like a similar to like a step system where 29 is really close to 30, 31 is barely better. So
Yeah,
Oh, that's
never heard that.
it's actually really interesting. So the 9x39 changes, right? SP6.
Yeah.
There's no damage or pen change. It's just increased recoil.
It's recoil.
There was no change to SP5, so it's still good in my books. And SPP got 3 damage nerf and a 15 recoil buff, like increase. So it's 5 to 20 recoil. And
Yeah.
I'll make a link to the ammo
what's the
spreadsheet.
damage value now? To make sure that the app is updated.
I thought the recoil was bugged though. So what are they adding to? Did they fix it?
The ammunition gives a recoil adjustment.
Yeah,
to the
did you
gun.
guys ever see that video where it was the same recoil though?
I
That
didn't
was
see
the
it.
shotgun. That was the shotgun ad.
I thought it was the
Right.
Val. No, it was the Val. I saw a Val demo and it was like the same spray pack. It was the
I
same
know
thing.
Yeah. It's anywhere super low, and the fire rate is gonna pull you. Your first 3 shots, you don't even wreck.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, Buffy boy. I'm a bit salty that I died last round. I got like 2 hits on that guy and he looked pretty naked. There's no way he should have been able to run around like that. Even if I'd have hit him in the arm or whatever, he shouldn't be able to hit me very easily, He hit me a lot. The Mosium was really working for me before, now maybe it won't. Although fucking I got like a god shot earlier, so I can't really complain. And my strength is like bugged or something. So what that is. need to find in raid flash drives. Yeah, I do. Keep that stuff. That stuff we might not keep. Actually eat that. It's good. No. What do I need? I need syringes. I need masks. I need stew and croutons. I swear I needed the... Oh, and 3 mulch boxes. a good silencer. I wonder if I still have one. I was supposed to get an eye case, but I didn't get an eye case. Somebody else said they got an eye case from the Christmas gift. Maybe I replaced the Christmas gift? I don't think I get both Christmas gifts. I'll have to go back and check it. And I think I probably need another one of those. Shit. I think I gotta go out Emma.com, which is the other side. Another one. If we can get out now, we might as well just get out and get a full bag. A lot of looting. I'm gonna put it in here. Oh. 29.5 kilos of shit. Before I get fucking spawn cam now, I'm gonna... Exit cam, dude. Don't be run through, come on. Don't be like that. No kills. But I got full so quickly because I went up to that area with the with all the... What am I trying to say? Use your words. Oh wow, it's full. I think it's... Is it Ragman? It's not Ragman. Is it her? It's not her. So who is it? Is this guy? Oh, it is this guy. Damn. Put that on there. And put... What am I doing? Oh, that on there. And then an AK will take that. It will take that. So let's put that on there, and then we can put the monster on top maybe, just to hold it there. Any other guns we can stick anything on? No, okay. Mm, 17k. How much is the holy crap. Oh, can I sell that? No, I can't sell it. Well, that sucks. What do we get? BS ammo for 2 of these? How many have we got? How much is the fucking BS ammo going for? Well, so 60k. That's pretty good. Can't resell it though. Okay, so I mean that's interesting. Let's go to the hideout and see if what we need there. Then we'll just go back into interchange. Got the generator. So we need the workbench. And for the workbench, I need this guy to be level 2. And he currently is level 1 because I haven't done these two, so I'll go find the signal source. That's what I'll do. We are going shoreline. Yeah, I'm gonna put that there because I don't want to die because something stupid like I don't have enough bullets. Signals. Okay, so we gotta go up to shoreline up. We'll go at night time. I'm just gonna go up to the top of the building there. I think I don't even need to get out. Maybe I don't need to get out. We'll see.
This is going to be like 3 shots and then boop, and then it just falls down. So I mean, it's going to be the same thing. To me.
We'll see. I want to see if there's even a difference. I don't think there is. There used to not be a difference.
But yeah,
Unless they
I'd be
fixed it.
interested. I'm gonna have to take a look into the changes that they made because there are some damage values that are much more significant than others, right? Like if you have 70 HP in your chest, going from 41 damage to 39 damage or whatever, like it's still a 2-tap, right? But if you go from 41 to 34, well now it can't 2-tap unless it fragments. So there's like definitely thresholds, and I think like getting 2-tapped in the chest, that is something that's significant, and it's common, more so than those extra points of damage can add up if you get shot in the leg 6 times versus 8 times or something. Sure, maybe that like makes a difference, but the most common one is how many bullets to kill in your chest and your head through armor.
So how is any of this going to change the ASVAL meta? Because I still would just run an SP5 on an ASVAL. There's 60,000 reels on the flea market, 20 round mags, and I just run around like a madman.
Are they really that cheap still? God damn.
Yes.
The only reason
Everything
why it was
now-
common was because it was common. They added it to the player scav loadouts and to raiders in labs. That's why it got super popular. They never made a change to the Val. Everybody thinks that they made a change to the Val, and then all of a sudden it became OP. It was the same for like a long time.
It was.
And then everybody gets killed by a Val, and they go, wow, that sucks. I got killed by a Val again. So then they get so grumpy about it. Then they say, I'm going to run the meta. I'm going to run Val. And then everybody just starts running the Val, and then it's a problem. But remember a year ago, it was Fort Fast MT 995 in your M4.
They made ammo.
That was
There's
no,
always gonna be some
the only
metas.
unlimited. The only meta that exists in this game has nothing to do with damage. It's just all economy meta.
Yeah,
Yep,
they increase the
100%,
price of it.
100%.
You'd see
Yeah.
it go down.
M995
So
hits a certain point where even the chunky boys don't want to run that shit. Then just switch to the next guy. If you take away the Val, you can literally remove from the game. They'll just move to AK or something, or back to M995. But I mean,
When
No,
I
back to
started,
16 and
because they
so
get plays.
When
The
I
Valve's
started,
pretty
it was an
cheap.
M1. M1 was the meta. If you were running around with an M1, you were a big, huge Chad. Then it moved to the M4. Then
The Mosin.
yeah, the Mosin. And I remember the FAL came out. Like this, having this meta gun is not something.
It's
that
really the
surprised
price
me.
of the ammo, because the SP6 is what, 600?
No, it's 900 now.
Oh, it
SP6.
is. Oh,
It's the
what's
price of the ammo, but
SP5?
it's the commonality of the guns, because when you kill somebody and they have it on their back, that is, you're more likely to use that gun, because most people are lazy and they're going to use guns that they get from other people, as opposed to, like, you know, some people will build their own, but and a lot of people will. But like, it was just when I was killing people and all they had was Vals. Well, now I have 3 Vals in every raid. That's 3 more raids that I'm using Vals, right? So
How much is
Excuse me.
SP5 right now?
SP6 is
350, I think.
754. I'm sorry.
What's SP5?
About 350
isn't it like
around.
100 and... Oh wait, did it go up? No, SP5 is 230 and there's no limit.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's no
I was
limit.
using SP5. SP5 was pretty good actually. Now people are starting to run a little bit more gear. It's starting to become a bit testy, but it was still pretty good.
It's still good. It's
And
still good
I've been
against...
raiding people.
Unless
with
you're at
SP6.
a far distance and you want to try to like 1 or 2 tap them, which I wouldn't want to do with the Val. No matter what ammo I had, you're better off with a Vepr or a Mosin. The difference, and we've talked about this forever, I won't go into it, but like the difference in time to kill between pretty much every rifle in the game, if you're shooting either center mass or head, you're talking like half between 0.2 and 0.5 seconds. 1, 2, 3 bullets and you're dead no matter what. So that's why like the Val isn't a problem, because every other gun, if you have an AK-74 with BS, 2 or 3 bullets, you're dead. You know, any gun with any caliber, as long as it's fairly decent, will kill you no matter what you're wearing in a couple bullets. So just
Ammo
get
is
used to
more
dying in a
important than
couple
the gun
bullets.
at the end of the day, anyway. It's a time to kill, and
Oh, fuck am I? Okay, so I guess we go up top first. Hopefully we get up top and then we can go the other side before we die. We've got tunnel spawn, which is unfortunate. But we can probably get up there pretty quickly. I mean, we're already most of the way. Problem is the other side as well, though. I'm going to have to zigzag. I have to go back far left now. Just to come down here, go back out and go through here. Because then I gotta go back the other side to get out through the tunnel. Oh, I know, I forgot to get a silenced gun, didn't I? For the scav. Oh well, I guess I'm not gonna do scav kills. kind of missing all the loot boxes from Warzone. I get up to a pylon and just waiting to hear the sound of Dude, must have hit his arm or missed him. I feel like that guy missed like pretty much every fucking shot as well. Yeah, I missed him. That's okay. I'm not salty. Super salty. I'm gonna wear that gear that fucking guy had. He had the silence take. This is the guy I killed earlier with the Mosins, so. Where's the mask he had? It's not here. I didn't wear it. I didn't sell it. So where is it? There it is. I don't have any more of that ammo. Oh, it's pretty expensive. Fuck off. Oh, it's that type of ammo? No. BPM, what below that? PP, fair enough. That was stupid, but okay. I have other ammos as well. Fucking BS, BP. Excuse me, put BT and backup, and we'll get some thing. What we need? We need got painkillers and stuff. We just need. In fact, why don't I use a 30 rounder? Because I've just got one here. And we could use 30 pp. Just in the bottom. And then, what have I got in here? BS, right? BS and the rest. And then just PP here. Get rid of that fucking ammo. Cause it sucks. BS, BP, PS. BP, 793. Holy shit, that's... What's so expensive to... 20k? For what? $20k to insure this gun. And 15k for that's not too bad, but 5k. What is so expensive here? The reflex flight is 3k, the silencer's 3k. Prism scope. I don't even need that on there. Cause that's fucking expensive just to insure a gun. Still 20k. PKO6 is still on there. Why is it still on there, dude? Okay, so fucking 16k. That's a lot of money to insure this stuff. It's like... What's that, like 30, 50, 60k for that?
Pepper Hunters, Mosins, Vals, anything that uses the big calibers as well, like the SA-58. It's just...
I think people just like complaining. Like,
Yeah,
you're gonna complain you get 20 hits, then you're gonna complain this gun's too meta, and then, I don't know, dude. It's like...
Nobody complains.
No, I mean, like, the community. I don't mean anyone here, because I know you guys aren't really complaining. I just mean, like, people in general. It's almost like a meme. Like, I don't even know if people are serious about it. Like, are you guys actually mad at the Val?
I don't
Why
give a
would you be
fuck.
mad at the Val?
I understand that nothing changed of the Val between patch
It
2
hasn't.
I killed
to now.
I killed
Nothing
someone with the
changed.
Vel today, looted it, next raid went in with it, and chat's like, Vel Gamer, and I was like, you fucking serious? Some guy's like,
They're fun.
I can't watch
fun
this
as fuck.
shit, fucking Vel Gamer, and I was like, you fucking serious?
I know. Chat is like, they hate it.
That's because
Meta
The
Gamer.
Val game.
chat's touched in the fucking brain, man. Who cares what they think? The fucking the Val's fun as fuck. It's great.
Yeah. We talk about the cabin container?
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
let's
wait,
talk
wait.
about it. Oh,
But I want to quickly the labs.
Oh, we're going back to that, are
Do
we?
you think there needs? Do we think? I personally think there needs to be a level cap on labs.
Yes.
It needs to be
Yes.
brought in.
And
Yep.
yeah.
100%.
I
Okay,
might
no
agree
one
with
knows
you
that.
if I could ever make it out of one of the raids.
Okay,
But
so
Okay. But Virgil,
would the argument be this,
One raid.
Ghost? Would the argument be this, Ghost? You put like a level 40 level cap. This is, I'm just using this number as just a random number. You put a level 40 level cap on it. So then when Battlestate Games bans another 2,000 accounts, those 2,000 accounts that get remade by the cheaters to farm shit
can't get
again,
back into
they
No,
have
they
to-
buy
into
accounts.
labs.
They
Huh.
buy accounts.
someone has to farm their fucking accounts up. They don't just
Yeah,
appear at level
so-
40. Battlestate Games
I'm
don't
sure
sell
there are a
those
lot
accounts
of
level
low level
40.
accounts, but so there were times.
Oh, that's super convenient. I'm gonna get this task done, which is the only important thing for today, just to get some tasks done. We're gonna lose this gear. It's not even ours. We got it today, so fuck it. to survive. I'm just fucking... Fucking 80k. Or 60k, whatever it was to insure then. Why? Oh, triggered. But do I have to go in and come out again, or did I fucking... I do as well, fuck. Do I have anything else that's silenced? A Bramit maybe? Wasn't paying enough attention, basically. That was my fault. Doesn't make me any less pissed off, but it was my fault. I should. If I was paying attention, I would have ended up taking them both. So what do I gotta do? I've gotta get out, but main thing I've gotta do is kill 12 scabs on shoreline. I may as well insure it. I get still a lot of stuff back in insurance right
There
now.
were a few times where I talked to Nikita where I would say, like, this person, you know, like, speed hack killed me 4 games in a row or whatever, and here's their name. And then they would be banned, like, within a day, but they were, like, level 47. So, with all of that being said, you have to accept that either BattleEye just happened to catch them when they killed me, or they were manually banned, but he said the BattleEye caught them, or that he didn't cheat for the first 45 levels and then all of a sudden toggled on at level 46 and decided to
But if
raid
it takes
cheat.
if it
Nikita
takes
said
20,
no, they just buy
Veritas,
accounts like
hold on,
that.
Veritas.
if it takes 24
You
hours
did-
to ban them though, like you could easily level an account to 47 just
If you can
headshotting
run
everyone.
lab.
If you just run
You can
labs,
run labs.
If you can run labs,
if you
yeah.
headshot 10 players, that's 20,000 experience, and then
10 raiders.
and 10 raiders. Like you can get level 10 in like a raid. Like,
So what level would you guys want it at then?
I
Yeah,
was
level
just-
10 in a
25.
raid, but
So I was. Let me finish. So the argument would be you put a level cap on there, so when people do get their accounts banned for cheating and they rebuy the accounts, to slow it down. That's the argument for a level cap. Would it be effective? Like what level would work? What level would be effective?
It's not
I have
just
a
for the
reason
gear.
for
me,
level
it's not
30.
just for the
I have a
gears.
good reason. Most of the gear on labs off raiders is like level 4 trader stuff, which is level 40 or level 35. But you don't want to make it like the exact level you get it because you want people to risk it for gear they can't buy. So maybe like 28, 30. I think that would be a good area.
I don't mind that.
For me, it's not just for the hackers that are leveling and getting in there and then ruining everyone's experience in labs. It's also the start of the wipe and also the low-level players the cheaters that can just go into labs, shoot 10 raiders and get all that. And also just stops the early wipe where I go my second raid, go into labs, shoot 10 raiders behind the door, you know, block them coming to the door and they're standing with their guns up and getting
Got-
level 35 stuff within like 2 hours of the wipe.
Yeah,
So-
I
so-
have my guys
level
just
30 would be ideal in my
so
mind.
here's what they could do. They could either increase, you know, because is it level 3 therapist where you get it?
4, I think.
Level 4. Okay, so I mean, one of the issues is the supply. If there wasn't an infinite supply of cards, then it wouldn't be as much of a problem. So let's just say I'm theory crafting here. Let's say they've removed it from therapist. All you have now is what you found in raid. If they make it so that it doesn't spawn as commonly, then there's going to be much fewer people going labs. But I don't know about you, but when I was like level 7, found a labs card, I was like, this is the only time I'm going to run labs until I get lucky and find another labs card.
That's well done.
But
What
we
if they
need
make it
people
fake cards
in
and sell them on the
labs.
market?
my first 6 scabs all had labs cards.
Yeah,
I
well,
will
so,
not-
so then, like, if they nerf the supply,
yeah,
is it a
I
problem?
understand.
Yeah, I wouldn't be happy with
Well,
that.
I mean,
Just
when they
look at
add
the
streets
RNG.
and you have to go streets to go labs, that'll solve it. But for the moment, we need a solution.
Okay, so what about?
What if they made it so you can't buy them on the market, so you have to find them off a boss and then use them?
What about if instead of going for the access to lab cards, you look at it from different angles? So like maybe go with you reduce the amount of players in there, so at least the chances of you running into someone that's cheating is lower. because you're only got to go against X amount of players, and if you go as a full squad, then potentially you'd have no players, and I mean, potential is to just go for the Raiders. But the Raiders can be difficult in their own respect. I don't know.
How
What the fuck was that? So I one-shot this this guy with full kit earlier. He had like the drop on me, I just span around and one-shot him with the fucking Mosin from from quite a distance, and well, from about 33 meters, and then I just got one shot with the same gear. Well, I didn't get one shot. I came across two people, killed one. Another one killed me while I was killing his mate. So. Well, it's done, but that wasn't my point. My point was that I got the gear and then lost it. I did it. That was the map when I got it. The gear. I'm just running around. I did one of the tasks where I got to. I did signal so I have to get out. I finished it with that kit, but I died immediately, as I said. So now I have to get out. And I also have Punisher Part 2, which means I got to kill 12. Ooh, 12 scavs. With a silenced gun. Don't see anyone. I guess they could still spot. Let me check the bus station. Yeah, you got me too, though. Pretty much. Fuck is he? You roll down here or something? Oh, there he is. Player scout was in. No, just a player. 24. We fluffed it. He fluffed it big time. What have I got? Take one leg maybe, or one arm? Arm, right, because I got two legs, only got one thing. I actually need that Tashanka. Guy fluffed it. Time. I just caught him just as he went to the right of the log. It was just strafing back and forth. I was going up here. Yeah. Rock passage, maybe. Poor guy. So, how is his? I must have shot him in the face. I thought I hit him in the torso, to be honest. This thing is full. Well, he's dead.
No.
And just in pure aim matches, I generally win, but you know, there's a lot of gear combination. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
What's that? Yeah. I mean, it's not good for all circumstances, but it's definitely a good gun. Where's the fucking... It's over here. The truck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. What? Firstly, why didn't that guy die? I hit him full on, definitely in the chest. The first one. Secondly, I was miles away. That guy one shot me with a shotgun from freaking 50 meters. Very annoying. Got one shot by a scav with a shotgun. There's two of them. I hit one full on chest, he just kept moving, and then his mate just shot me somehow in the head with a shotgun from fucking miles away. Fucking Tarkov. I still haven't got out of fucking... I don't have a silenced gun either. What's the cheapest silenced gun? Man, that pissed me off. That shit in Tarkov is just the worst of any game ever. It's just like... It's supposed to be like some crazy AI, you know, like, but, you know... Fucking get like... John fucking McClane in there. Yeah. I guess maybe the PBS. I don't know. I'm a little bit pissed off with that. $30K. Whatever. Grr. Fucking dog. And insurance is so fucking crazy. The gear that I lost, I spent like 70k insuring. Fucking. Just this shitty gear was 15k, and this would be like 3k before. What? Yeah, you don't understand? You ever play 70k insurance before? No. What have you ever paid 20k used to be like top if you had like running Top Gun with everything. No, no way. Never, never. Never 70k. 17k maybe. Just my gun was 20k by itself. The plate carrier was 15k. Every time I go in with like a really nice helmet, I just get one shot by a Mosin or something. And every time I don't have a helmet, I get killed by people who don't have a Mosin. In fact, I don't think I've ever been killed by a person with a Mosin unless I've had a helmet on. I don't know what it is. Once I start playing, if I get into... There's just... Sometimes I just get into this thing where I just keep fucking banging my head against the fucking wall trying to get a task done. I only got 2, I need 13 more. They only really need to get out, I mean that's the main thing. I got camped as well in the fucking signal building with some fucking lame dick. This guy just lying in the fucking thing. I killed the scav who for some reason wasn't shooting him, and he was like 30 feet away. If that, he was like 10 meters away. Just lying down, and the scav wasn't doing anything. I killed the scav and then he killed me. It wasn't a scav. He killed me, I got the kill. I got the kill feed thing.
How does limiting...
Veraz, I was saying he got it. He played like scav 7 times. I think he got out. He said he maybe got it. He got out once, or he didn't get out at all. Veritas. Because of, he said like mostly like things that just didn't feel legit, you know. He's a good player, but he's just the fucking lab is... What do you mean? Oh, it happens. I die all the time too. Everybody does every now and then. Okay. I felt really close. Oh yeah. It certainly felt like there was a player here. I mean, somebody felt like somebody shot from here to this guy here. That guy just kind of disappeared somewhere. So he must have maybe, I don't know, be hiding behind a box or inside the building. Cowboy hats I need as well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, got one. I think that was a player. Yeah, that was a player. You're gonna risk the loot, I guess. Fucking die, bro. Another level. A fairly high level. Level 24. The same guy? Shamano? It was the one by the he was level 24 though, I think, wasn't he? Level 23, something like that. That other scav, I thought I was dead. I thought it was going to be one of those moments, you know? Yeah, well, I mean, did they one? There's two now at the car. You know the truck over there? There's two of them spawn there now. If I go down to the petrol station, kill those, or they've probably already been done, eh? Yeah, I'm gonna go around the top. Maybe there'll be someone at the back. Four. Fuck.
Возьми кепку на! Вон, бля, ебать его!
Ooh, scav. The players. I think he just fucked off with me. That guy must be on that kill X with an AK thing. I kill. I've done AKM mode. I've done that one. He's a higher level than me. Yeah. Well, I mean, must have been. I get a lot of stuff back in insurance, so I guess people can't carry it. And everybody's fucking dying all the time. No scavs out here. Very quiet. These fucking scavs don't kill me again. Oh, I did get him. Where's the fucking car? Oh, it's over here. Okay, just one and he was leaving. Five more in here. Guess that helmet got better. Cause fuck me, did he tank that? Nope. Didn't have shit. Not really. What do you mean? Yeah, it always drops. What do you mean? Oh, what are you talking about now? Could be, yeah. My strength is like bugged or something, it's not going up at all. I think the only thing I got it up with was when I killed Killer with a hatchet. And something else I did, I hit somebody with a hatchet. Throwing nades as well, I think also it's the only thing I've got it up since I started playing. Do you think there's anybody there? That's been loot. What do you think, we get out or we look for 3 more kills? I don't need to come back in necessarily. I'm not even sure that the Gamma's containers are not really worth it anymore. Well, I mean, the only things that it's worth is really something you can vendor for a lot of money. So maybe fuel conditioner and a lot of that's, none of that's worth like $1 million. Like any VX, if you die, then you will only be able to vendor it. And how much you can even get it from the vendor? Not that much, eh? Like probably 100k or a couple of 100k, right? I mean, it's good for some stuff. It's just definitely not as good as it used to be. You bought the gamma container because you wanted to get an advantage, and you've got an advantage. It still helps you a little bit. Just it's not game breaking anymore like it was. Did I get that key? Where would I have put it? I don't see his tag. I might have sold it. Oh, I'm still needing another level to actually get to level 2 anyway. Okay, so I hand over 3 CPUs. So I need 2 more CPUs, 2 more chargeable batteries, 3 broken G-phones. I did not know I needed 3 broken G-phones. And it's a broken G-phone. Must have got it from when I died. Must be. I died and it lost its raid status. Find in raid status. I do actually need food and drink. I need a dish to Shonka for Ragman, I think. Oh, maybe not Ragman. Maybe for her. No. For Jaeger then? Oh no. Yeah, it was Jaeger. So I need a medium rations and 1 lunchbox. I get the lunchbox from any case on interchange, but again.
The supply of cards and making it so that you can't buy them on traders, how does that not achieve everything?
Would it just
They have
shift?
to be so rare though.
Because
There's so many people who play the game.
Would it just
There's
sh-
so
You're
much.
still gonna get people that get into the raids though. You're still gonna have those guys get those cards though, aren't they?
But what about like all of our friends that love running labs? Like,
There's a
let 'em
problem
go
with the
run labs.
there's a problem with
is
the flea market. It's like you can't balance stuff because the flea market almost revolves around just how many people are playing the game. You can make an item super common, and if there's only 10 people playing the game, it's going to be rare. If it's super rare and there's only 1,000 people playing and not 300k a day anymore, then it's like it's broken. It revolves so much around the player base.
That's the same reason like the armors and stuff go up at like the end of the wipe because no one's farming them. They're just throwing them into the wind and using them. Or more people
Yeah, but how many
buying them.
things? How many things have a quantity of 0 right now? Like if you search, all you see is the one blacked out mechanic level 3
Weapon
thing.
mods is the main
It's
one.
because it's worked. The found and raid, there's tons of them. Especially like gun mods. If you're looking for like a specific thing, it's like there's literally I can't find a Valde.
Look at a
actually,
different
it's
angle then.
probably-
Look at a different angle. What about if it was quest locked? But then if someone's going to play the game, then they can go labs after they complete X amount of quests. I'm not talking you got to do 175 and be at the fucking Kappa container quest. What about if you like got to do 30 quests? You know, like 30 specific quests or something.
Ghost Freak isn't talking to himself, guys. He's talking to his chat.
I'm sorry. Yeah, just people like. There's an argument now that we're trying to ruin labs. We're not trying to ruin labs. It's just that I don't want people to be an hour into a new a wipe and get level 5 armor from the get-go, and then everyone complains of how the hell is this guy a Val gamer already? Because
So
you can
what's
get
what's the
Val
time
instantly.
limit though?
Well,
Is it
labs
an
is
hour? Is
supposed
it a
to
week?
be-
Is it a month?
No,
I went
there's-
labs day 1.
Because if
labs
it's
is
level if it's
supposed-
level 40 or if it's level 30, that's 2 weeks.
Labs
for-
is supposed to be an end game thing. It should be locked behind like level 30.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It is meant to be an end game thing. But it's
Yeah.
also okay. We're gonna go down this
Just
path.
like the
It's
Sherpa
also
program.
you're also meant
The
to go
Sherpa
through Streets of
program.
Tarkov to get to labs as well. So okay, why don't we have to do fucking woods before we go to labs every time or some shit then? How much would that fuck us over?
That's it. So I'm one of the Sherpas, and we won't take people to labs.
Wait,
because
wait. Oh, sorry,
labs
sorry.
is supposed to be an end game thing. People come all the time to Sherpas. Hey, can you take me to labs? I need to make money. No, you can make money on every other map, and labs is an end game thing. By the time you're going to labs, you should be a very experienced player.
True. When they add Streets of Tarkov, if they don't solve the hacker problem, Streets will have so many hackers on it. You're gonna have 2 maps with a fuck ton of hackers.
Yeah.
Rip Streets when it comes out, boys. Rip.
And if all it is a level cap, then you're only delaying the problem of for a couple of weeks, which is why I'm gonna
Right, you're giving them a
tentatively
couple of
stick
weeks,
with limiting the supply fixes it forever,
but aren't you
as
giving
long
them
as you find the right number.
aren't you giving them a couple of weeks to discover the hackers before
do you mean?
get to that level? You know,
So
if,
you're stopping the hackers
Oh, yeah.
as well, getting the cards and getting into the labs already.
They're not gonna
So-
toggle on until they get the labs.
You're gonna get caught
so
before it.
that's delaying them. That's what I'm saying. It is delaying the hackers getting into labs on day 1.
But okay, can we go back a little step and say what would be wrong with it? What would be wrong with the quest lock? Like you have to do it.
Nothing, except chat would get mad because they fucking suck at the game and play once a week, and yeah, I don't know. That's the only reason. Because
Well, so
people
how
who play
long
the
does
game
it
once a
take?
week get
Wait,
mad.
wait.
I don't know.
Toxic streamer right here.
It's true, dude. Like, people who play the game once a week,
There
like,
you go.
It's the
fucking
same.
complain. It's not like
The
dude,
same thing. I would be surprised if they don't go down to like the local fucking piano concertist and be like, "Fuck you! I practiced for 10 minutes. How come I can't play Flight of the Bumblebee? You fuckhead!" Like it doesn't make any sense. Of course you're gonna be shit. You never fucking play. Get over it. Hey, fucking hell.
But how do you really feel?
And I don't mean chat. Chat.
Although
I don't.
the metaphor is would be a little bit better if you walked into the piano store and you wanted to learn how to play piano, and they said, "How many years of experience do you have?" And you said, "Oh, I want to start." And they said, "You don't fucking touch that piano. You're not allowed to come back in 5 years. You're not allowed to suck and die at labs. You
If
have
it's a
to be a
$10,000
elite gamer."
piano, if it's a $10,000 piano, yeah, don't touch my fucking piano, bitch. Put your greasy noob fingers on it.
Get off my piano.
Yeah, the piano metaphor went too far. No, but it's not our fault that we want to play the game and have a challenge, and that other people have chosen to do other things with their lives that isn't sitting in front of a computer 17 hours a day, being a sweaty nerd. That's not our fault.
So to answer Pest's initial question, so what's the problem with having it be quest locked? Are you saying that it then wouldn't be, you couldn't find it in the world, or you still could?
You could have you know how like you go to buy the killer the killer shirt or pants. Is it killer pant shirt? Anyway, you know when you got to do 100 killer kills, and it's like you can't buy it. It's got like a red thing and it just says you can't buy it because you don't have none in the quest. You'd literally get to the lab part. You'd say you need a card and you need to have this quest complete. To go any further.
So how is that? What you're effectively doing is
making the cheaters
removing it from
removing it
from the world.
Do the quest. That's what I'm making them do.
It's already technically quest locked in a way because you can't buy it unless you either go on the flea market, and right now the supply is huge, or you get to level 4 therapist. Level 4 therapist is 27,000 quest locked by definition.
You need a D count at about 7 quests, but okay, 20,000.
7 quests you can get.
It's actually probably less. It's probably more like. It's only like 0.35 or 0.4 trader rep to get to level 4 therapist, and you start with 0.2 on an EOD.
But it's level locked too, which it's like sure you can go and play the game for 1,000 years. Like you still, it's not. You're not going to do it on day one. You're not going to buy a key card from therapist on day one, right? Nestle?
I did.
Anybody other than you?
Weird. Like.
I was right behind him.
Speak for yourself, scrub.
Come on.
Maybe you should go. Practice piano more.
Piano emote win.
Okay, so if I was getting key
I
cards,
think the game's gonna
if I
crash.
wanted to focus on leveling, if I was just focusing on getting my task done, but if I wanted to focus
It's
on
gonna
leveling,
crash.
it is actually faster going labs than it is doing anything else. So I reckon I probably got a labs key card off a scav boss 90% of the time, 9 out of 10 times. I killed a scav boss, I got a labs key card. So if you went into a map, 35% spawn rate on Rashala, Sturman, and Lucka, and I think they buffed Killer to 37%. You go into either of those maps, every third raid you get the labs key card. You do, once you get one, you go in, if you're like cheating, you're not going to die. You kill every single raider on labs, you get the perfect scenario, you get 30 raiders on labs, you've got yourself 75 to 80,000 XP. You're at level 20, just under level 20.
And where'd you get all those cards from?
One of my first 3 raids on a scav boss map.
My first raid.
Oh, from where? Like
Rashala.
you found it on a. Okay, so all of those lab raids you got from.
Within 4 raids, you'd be level 20.
Right.
If you gave me cheats, aimbot, fucking everything, I'd be 4 raids, I'd be level 20. I'm not bullshitting. I'm being serious.
No, I hear you. I just feel like we're talking about 2 different things. If they made it so that there was 3 lab cards a week that they distributed, that's a ridiculous example. But how many people would be labs, and how much gear would be extracted? Exactly 3 raids worth.
Okay.
That is like a really extreme, totally end of the spectrum solution to the problem. I'm saying how limiting the supply is one way of doing what you guys are saying without needing to add all these other restrictions. And everybody can say I'm Pepega, but
I know. Okay, so
please tell me where I'm wrong.
what about
You
this?
are right.
What about this
But
then?
at the end of the day,
Instead of
it's
making-
limiting the access to labs, it has nothing to do with cheaters. Like it's not. There's no point in trying to do this to just say, "Oh, we've got to stop the cheaters by doing something to labs." It doesn't make any sense. Like the cheaters is a completely
Yeah, they gotta
separate.
like fix the anti-cheat because it sucks.
I feel like we're gonna limit a lot of good players that want to go hang out in labs.
Yeah, but no one can go labs right now. No, it's all a lot of it's all really interesting stuff. We don't have any say in the game. If anyone is out there thinking, "Well, these are the fucking devs," of the game," we're not devs. We're just streamers talk shit all the time.
We're only joking.
We're not going to ruin your game.
Yeah, we.
But-
yeah, no, actually.
To argue your same point, Veritas, the same about restricting the keycard access. The other way you could do it is just put a cooldown on labs. Now, holy shit, he said cooldown on labs. But like, if you made it, you could only do one labs every 24 hours. Wouldn't that not be the same thing as just making it so you can't find lab keycards very often?
That would suck.
Yeah, except now you're adding a new mechanic to the game without changing a single number.
I don't think there's enough maps to limit the maps that hard.
No, you can only do every map once a day, and then that's it. Everyone's got to be casual.
Oh,
6,
We could
7
put-
raids
we
a
could-
day.
Well, like I think
I've
they
got a-
like
I've got a
want to
great-
make thing. I think they want to make things more rare in the maps, but they don't have like 10 maps. It's like
I've got a great idea.
10% of the content if you remove lab. 30%
I've got
of the
a great
content.
idea. I have a great idea. What we
Let's
do
hear
is
it.
we have energy, okay, in the game. We take all the food out of the game, and your PMC has 100 energy. And once he runs out of energy, you have to buy BSG stars to refill your energy, and they're
Oh my
$1 a
God.
piece.
What does Fortnite do for their anti-cheat? I think they don't have many cheaters.
Anton's having a
What's the free
totally
grenade
parallel
play?
discussion.
No, seriously. Like I think Epic has like they're insane about cheaters. They sued a 14-year-old. Like
Yeah, you're next.
like dude. No, like I mean Battle State just needs to like get crazy with it. I don't know. Like hire a whole team just dedicated to fucking anti-cheat.
They did. They
Don't
all had a
forget
whole
that this
company.
conversation wasn't about cheaters when it started talking about not wanting to see endgame gear all over the place and like saturating the economy.
But I mean,
Epic's
the-
anti-cheat team is bigger than Battle State's whole thing, if I had to guess. Honestly, like it
We
just
lost
comes down to like resources. They need more resources.
Epic's marketing team is probably bigger than the entirety of fucking BSG's conglomerate, bro.
Changes to the game won't do it. They just gotta like, and in a survival game, like think about if you got a cheater in Battlefield, you just join a new server. Who cares? In Tarkov, it's like you lose all your gear, you lose hours spent grinding. It's a game that
I'll tell you-
needs a really good anti-cheat and monitoring.
I'll tell you what would be great.
Hang
If you-
on.
I'll
You hear
Wait.
me?
tell you what would one really simple thing to do would be to have it so if you get killed by someone, you can just hit a button and say, "Don't match me with that person again." That's if you don't want
Report system, you can't even report people in game.
That would only work.
not reporting them, not
Can you
reporting
have-
them, not fucking sending any shit, just saying, "Don't match me with that prick again."
How can you not report people in game, dude?
That's coming. They literally. I just read that out.
Literally, yeah. It's where
We've
were
been
you
saying that for 2 years. But okay, yeah, it's coming. It's
only
coming.
been
Cool,
like
cool,
6
cool,
months.
Cool. Cool.
Only been like 6 months.
Soon.
Can we move on? I hate talking about
Yeah.
cheaters. all the
Yeah.
time.
No, I
Yeah,
want to.
yeah,
I want to
yeah.
continue
Let's
this
smile.
fucking conversation all day.
We need to smile and be happy and talk about how there's no stutters in the game.
Oh shit, there's somebody up there. What? Yeah, well, I switched off because in the game.
Have you guys
All
had
that
stutters?
time
I've
for
had
that.
zero stutters.
had these.
I haven't had a
random
single
lockups.
stutter.
A random
Yeah, that's
lockup here and there, but that's
Really?
I had
that's
one all since the wipe. The menus are the worst
Some
they've
guy
ever
camping
been,
in tower.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
but only one stutter.
I spend
It's
more
like
time
using
in the
Windows
lobby.
Oh,
Not in game, just in menus for me. Lockups, long lockups, like 10-second lockups.
Really, dude, my game's
Yeah.
been so good. I wanted to ask more people, but my game's been amazing.
I only
My
It's
load
usually
time,
with
like
60 hertz, hands-on.
loading in and stuff like that is crap. Like it takes forever. Like it just launching the game, like the map loading and stuff like that is just terrible.
Yeah.
But once you're in, it's good. I don't know. Maybe it's just caching, like I don't know, the entirety of the internet into my fucking RAM and it's shitting itself.
my only
Oh.
issues is in the
It's a
inventory.
fucking web page.
I have like
Because it's a goddamn web page.
as in like in the stash, like back after you finish a raid. I feel like playing a slideshow
it's a web
sometimes.
page.
Yeah, I get 30 FPS in the inventory.
In the
It's hard to
game,
move your
fine.
mouse.
I told you, he's playing on a fucking CRT 60 hertz. I swear to God, not even 60 hertz, like a fucking 40 hertz.
23
Sure.
hertz, dude.
Nah, Anton plays on one of those old
It's a
3D
film
Nintendo,
reel.
those 3D Nintendo things. What are they called?
No, dude, the inventory, like the more
Yes.
gear you have in your inventory, it lags so hard.
I was
Alright,
actually
what level is everybody? I'm curious. Ghost?
21.
42.
46.
42.
25.
Slash
I'm 42.
Yeah.
What about you,
Oh.
Sigma?
I'm 35.
Started so late too.
Why?
Because I had to work.
Wait,
The
job.
patch came out at like 4 a.m. or something my time, and then like I
Yeah,
worked
4
from like
a.m.
9. And then that day I had to work super late, so I started at like 7 p.m. I felt so bad all day. I was
Don't you
grueling.
know a streamer that has time to just play the game 24/7?
Veritas has a jobby.
How dare you? How fucking dare you?
Imagine having a real job. Imagine having
Get a
real
job, Veritas. This is my favorite. Get a real job. Okay.
This guy's got time to play computer games all day. Get a real job.
Babysitting you dinks is my
He's too busy trying to go pro in Valorant.
Are you global league
That is
yet?
not gonna happen. You should have seen Shroud's face the other day when Clean was like, "You should play Valorant with Veritas." I was